Ah, good old Woodbine Fantasy Fair. My favorite, apart from Christmas trees. Oh, there we go. So happy Christmas, and I hope the security guard doesn't mind me. I hope you can hear me. I hope nobody minds me taking a stroll in here. Dinosaurs? Who can resist dinosaurs? So now, I have a few minutes, my dear viewer, and I had such a beautiful morning today. I live in Humber Valley now, Humber Valley, not Don Valley, this being Toronto. Look at these dinosaurs, they're amazing. This is like the bomb. I honestly want to make this my new favorite place to come and hang out whenever I'm feeling sad. This place. Look at this place. It's like howls and all this stuff, shrieks of wildlife, like H.P. Lovecraft. I'm listening to H.P. Lovecraft right now. H.P. Lovecraft is the man. I guess his genre in fiction would be weird tales. Stephen King more or less says something like this about H.P. Lovecraft. He basically is the guy who could say something like this. What the hell's going on down there? Can you hear those shrieks and growls? Very Lovecraftian. So, Jack Nicholson said about Stanley Kubrick. Jack Nicholson said something like this, and of course delivered in the Jack Nicholson style, which is inimitable. He's like, well, everybody says Stanley's the man, but he's the man. Something like that. Like, everyone says he's the man, but he really is the man. Yeah, so now H.P. Lovecraft and Stephen King and Albert Einstein. So, Stephen King said about H.P. Lovecraft, he said, well, everybody knows. Because you had Edgar Allan Poe, right? Obviously, the creator, as it were, of modern fiction, not modern horror. And then you've got, obviously, Stephen King, who was inheritor in terms of knowledge and that legacy from Poe via Lovecraft. And Stephen King is the guy who would say, well, look at this dinosaur. Stephen King is the guy who would say, and he did, well, everybody knows that 20th century horror was essentially created, the whole concept and this whole thing, like the formula by H.P. Lovecraft. But it's actually weird tales. See you later. Thank you for watching and all this nonsense. Please subscribe, etc. I'm trying to turn it off. I'm trying to turn it off. It doesn't want to turn off. There's only so much you can do with a glove.